Hello and welcome to another session in English language. And today our focus is on adverbs and the types of adverbs. But before we get into the lesson today, let us review the previous lesson. Welcome back. Like I said, today we are considering adverbs and the types of adverbs. So let's begin the class with the definition of adverbs. What are adverbs? Adverbs are words that are used to modify a verb, an adjective, or another adverb. Okay? It's a word that modifies what or gives additional information. That's what modifiers do. It gives us additional information about a verb, an adjective, another adverb, a phrase, or even an entire sentence. Okay? So that is what adverb is really. So for instance, she dances well. You can see the underlined words there. The word well is on the line. So the word well is an adverb. Okay? The word well is what? An adverb. What is it modifying? It's modifying the verb dances. Okay, it's modifying the verb dances. How did she dance? So it's an adverb of manner. How did she dance? Dances well. Okay, he scored the goal quite easily. Okay, so here we have quite underlined, and we also have the word easily. So easily here is an adverb, quite is also an adverb, so it is modifying another word, adverb. That well is incredibly deep. Okay, that well is incredibly what? Deep. The underlined word is the adverb. So if you look at deep there is the adjective. Okay, trying to modify the noun well. So it's telling us more about the noun well. So we can even do without the adverb. We can say that well is deep. But we want to show the degree. Okay, so we say that well is incredibly deep. So this incredibly, which is an adverb, is modifying the adjective deep. Okay, then we have the caught right in the act. Okay, in the act here is a prepositional phrase. Okay, the act here is a prepositional phrase. So right is showing us where they were caught. It's an adverb of phrase. Here where they caught right in the act. Okay, so that is that. So let's move on to the types of adverbs. We have what you call adverb of what? Time. Adverb of time. Adverb of time. How do I know it's an adverb of time? It answers the question when. It answers the question when. That's how we know an adverb of time. It was raining when I arrived. It was raining when I arrived here. Okay, so that's showing you that it was an adverb. So we have the following words. Okay, we have there, we have here, we have outside. All these are examples of what? They are examples of adverbs. They are examples of adverbs of time. There, here, outside, out, in. They are all what? Adverbs of time. Then let's look at another type of what? Adverb. Okay, let's look at another type of adverb. We have adverb of what? Manner. We have adverb of what? Manner. Adverb of manner. How do we identify adverbs of manner? We identify them by answering the question, how often? How often? Now, these are words that are used to express adverbs. It seldom rains. That's showing us the manner. I hardly understand. Manner. I rarely speak. Manner. I never go to school. Manner. She sometimes visits us. Manner. Okay, so all these words are adverbs of manner. Okay, we have adverbs of degree. They answer the question to what extent. To what extent. Remember, adverb of time answers when. Adverb of manner answers how often. Then adverb of degree answers to what extent. For instance, she was badly hurt. Okay, badly, we have extremely, we have greatly, we have to, we have much, we have quite, we have so, we have even incredibly. Incredibly. Okay, we have amazingly. Okay, amazingly. These are examples of amazingly. Okay, of adverbs of what? Degree. Then we have them used in examples here. They lived happily. Now, they lived happily. So, happily here is the adverb showing us how did they live. Remember, we said adverb of manner answers the question how. Okay, it answers the question how. How did they live happily? How does she speak fluently? Now, adverb of place. She came where? Remember, I said you identify an adverb of place by asking the question where. Where did she come? She came here. Where did he stand? He stood there. Okay, he stood there. Then we have adverb of time. She came late when? Yesterday. He is coming here when? Soon. So soon and yesterday are adverbs of time. We visited just twice. How often? Remember, frequency or degree is what you ask the question how often. We visited just how often? Twice. How often does he talk in class? He seldom talks in class. Okay, so let's move on to what we call adverbs of certainty. Okay, adverbs of certainty. Okay, now such adverbs you are sure. It shows a degree of a quality that you're sure of. For instance, you can say, I shall certainly help you. Now, certainly there is the adverb. It's showing you the degree of certainty. I shall certainly help you. The person has an unchanging determination and will to what? Help. Janet is obviously clever. Janet is obviously clever. So obviously there is, the adverb of certainty. Then we have adverb of what? Degree. Alright? How are you feeling? Much better. Okay? He is very great. How great is he? He is very great. How do you feel? I feel much better. So with this, if you follow the lesson closely, you would have learned a whole lot on adverbs today. So thank you for joining this session and lesson today. In order to refresh your memory and recall all that was taught in the lesson, I would encourage and love that you take the test that appears on your screen.